Eyes.
Who does this guy
Ears.
think he is?
Look over here! Over here!
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I
don't
think
know.
he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Trump and wife Melania have been photographed with Diddy at multiple high-profile events over the years.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
Yeah. She don't want my love. I guess I gotta move on. Hey, oh yeah.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
Saudi media just gave Trump a new title, the true president of the world. When Trump arrived in Riyadh, it wasn't just diplomacy. It looked like a coronation.
Getting rid of all you Americans. You're all part of the land of Edom. They consider Donald Trump their Mashiach. I don't know if you know this. Do you know that they gave Donald Trump the silver crown of the Torah recently, which is to be put on the head of the Messiah? Do you know this?
Who's that?
163 Orthodox rabbis.
Oh, wow.
Came together at Trump's golf course and handed him the silver crown. Do you know any of that? Nope. They gave him a menorah about 2 weeks ago, and on the bottom the inscription says the Prince of Peace, an utterance out of the prophet Isaiah for the Mashiach, the Messiah. Do you know that happened?
Trump has truly gone to the Middle East with a goal of peace and prosperity for all.
Operation
and is acting
Warp
on this.
Speed.
Calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. That number is 666. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child.
If you
and
know,
they shall not escape.
And they shall not escape.
And they shall not escape. If you know, if you know, you know, you know. Or be humble enough to ask, nigga. You know. The strangeness of his salvation.